Hi everyone, welcome back. We're going to be making a squirrel today. The materials we'll need are 2 pieces of yellowish paper, 1 white paper, pencil, color pencils, a piece of tissue. We'll need tape, glue, scissors, and we'll need ribbon and a piece of string. And of course we'll need paper roll. The paper roll that I'm using today, I got them from paper towel. But if you do not have paper towel roll, you may also use toilet paper roll as well. But you'll have to make your squirrel a little bit smaller. So after I have the paper roll, I'm going to measure it. I'm going to cut the yellowish paper a little bit smaller than the length of the paper roll. As you can see, I marked the paper and I'm going to fold it. And I'm going to get rid of the smaller parts. I'm only going to be using the larger parts at the top. What I'm doing is draw a line and then I'm going to cut that smaller pieces out. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on the second paper. The reason why we need 2 pieces of paper is because we're going to be making a longer squirrel. If I just use one, it's going to be too short. So I'm going to extend the paper. So as you can see, the paper needs to be a little bit smaller than the paper roll. Now I'm going to color in my paper. But the paper, I don't have to color the entire thing. I only need to color half of it on both paper. And then I'm going to use my tissue to soften up my color strokes. As you can see, when I'm rubbing my tissue against the color pencil, I can smooth the colors a little bit. Be careful not to rip your paper while you're smoothing the colors. When we finish, I'm going to flip the paper over and I'm going to put a piece of ribbon at the back. The length of the ribbon should be around the same length as your paper or a little bit smaller. So I'll show you the size of my ribbon. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller than the total length of my 2 papers. After that, I'm going to need my tape. So I got myself a little clear tape and I'm going to tape it in the middle. Taping the 2 pieces of paper together, but also the ribbon down to the paper as well. And then making a more neat tape at the top and at the bottom toward the edges. And I also want to reinforce the middle where the ribbon is attached to the paper. So as you can see, I can lift up my ribbon and the paper doesn't fall down. Now, this is the exciting part, to tape and glue the paper roll to my squirrel. So first, I'm going to get myself a piece of tape and then I'm going to tape it in the center onto my paper roll. Of course, leaving a little space at the top and bottom of the paper roll so that the paper is in the center of the paper roll. And then I will use my glue to glue it on the opposite side of the paper roll and press it down. But I also need a little bit more glue at the end point. So as you can see, there's a little opening here. So I want to put the glue right on the edge so that the paper will glue to this part of the paper roll. And hold it there for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to do the other side. Same thing, put it in the middle. I test run it first, see if it's in the middle. Okay, so it's good. I'm going to put a tape there to hold it in place. And then I'm going to put glue on the opposite side of the paper roll. And then rolling it, and then put a little bit more glue on the edge of the paper here. And then again, press onto it, put pressure on it for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to test it, see if it works. Alright, it seems to be okay. And I'm also going to be trying the ribbon, so I can tie it. That's good. So I'm going to leave it to dry. Now I'm going to take out my white paper, and I want to measure how long the white paper needs. I'm going to write a message on the white paper here, leaving a little border at the top, and using my pencil to draw a line. Make sure I leave a little border on the bottom too, making the white paper just a little bit smaller than my yellow paper. And then I'm going to cut the white paper so that I'm only using the part that is going to be on the left side of my paper now. Now I put it there, see that there is a border around the paper. Okay, and I'm going to write it vertically. So as you can see, the long edges are on the left and right side. I'm going to draw myself some guidelines. And the word I am going to write today will be, do you understand what you are reading? Sometimes when we are reading the Bible or reading books, do we really understand what it's saying? Now it's important that we do understand that. Otherwise, we may not get the message from the author. So now I'm going to put some glue on the white paper at the back, of course, and I'm going to glue the white paper onto the center of the scroll. Right there. And hold it there for 10 seconds again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to roll it and test it again. And yes, it worked. So now we have a scroll, and I can tie it and I can pass it to somebody else. But sometimes we not only just want to pass them a scroll, we want to hang it up on the wall. So how do we make this to hang on the wall? I'm going to use a piece of string. The piece of string will go through the top of your scroll, going through the paper roll, and then I'm going to tie a knot at the top, making it sort of like a triangle-ish shape at the top here. As you can see, you can hang down the paper roll like this. Now my screen is not long enough, so I'm going to put it on the side to show you the entire thing. So this is our scroll, and you can hang it on your wall. And thank you for watching. I hope you like your scroll, and see you next time.